I'm Anil Kumar sharing with you a test question based on regular polygons. The question here is, part of a regular polygon not to this scale is shown below. If CD is extended to P so that BP equals to BC, then find the relation between the number of sides of the polygon to the angle PBC. So let me sketch this polygon a bit darker, right? So these are the sides of the polygon, A, B, B, C, and then we have here CD. Now the side CD has been extended to P so that BP is equal to BC. Is that clear to you? So that is what the question here is, and what we need to find is find relation between the number of sides, which could be n, of the polygon to the angle PBC. So PBC is this angle. Let's call this angle as x. So I hope the question is absolutely clear. Now this is a straight line to 180 degrees, correct? And you need to find the relation between this x and number of sides n of a polygon. You can always pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. Now we can begin with the interior angles. Let the interior angles of this regular polygon be, let's say theta. This angle be theta. So how much is angle theta? Angle theta will be equal to, for any polygon, sum of angles is 180 degrees times n minus 2, right? So that is total sum of, right? So if there are n sides, then dividing this by n, we get each interior angle, right? So that's the standard formula. I'll actually provide you with a link on this formula so that it's clear to you. So this is our angle theta. Now from here we can relate theta with n, and to get a relation between theta and x, let's look into this angle. Let's call this as y. In that case, angle y will be equal to 180 degrees minus theta, right? Straight line. But if you see, y is part of this isosceles triangle, and therefore this angle will also be y. Now, how do you relate y with x? So from here, we know that 2y plus x is equal to 180 degrees. And this angle x. We need to find relation between the angle x and n. So let's write y in terms of x. So from here, we could write y equals to 180 degrees minus x divided by 2, right? So that becomes the value of y. Okay. On the other side, we have theta in terms of 180 degrees and n. Now, y can be written here in. So from here, we could write theta, taking theta to the left side, as theta equals to 180 minus y. So we know theta is 180 degrees minus y, and y is 180 degrees minus x over 2. So we can substitute this value y here, and we'll get a relation between the angle theta and x. And we know what angle theta is. Theta is in terms of n. So that is how we are going to relate. Is that clear to you, right? So what we get from here is that theta is basically equal to 180 minus y. Instead of y, we will write this as 180 degrees minus x over 2, right? That is y. So we combine these two. Correct? So we wrote theta as 180 minus y, and y was 180 degrees minus x over 2. But we know theta is this also. So eliminating theta, we'll get a relation between n and x. Clear? So we can write this on the left side, or we can simplify this a bit more, right? So we can write this as 180 times n minus 2 divided by n equals to, taking 2 common here, we get 360 degrees. Now, with this minus, both the signs will change. So it becomes minus 180 plus x, correct? Minus and minus makes it plus x. So we can simplify this a bit more. Expanding the numerator, we get 180n minus 360 divided by n equals to 360 minus 180 is 180 plus x divided by 2. And now we can cross multiply, bring n together and then simplify, right? So multiplying this by 2, we get 2 times 180n minus 360 degrees equals to n times 180 plus x. Now we'll solve for n on the right side. Let's open the bracket. So we get 360n minus 720 equals to 180n plus x times n. Now bringing all the n terms together, we get 360n minus 180n minus xn equals to 720 to the right side. Now that gives you 360 minus 180 is 180. So we get 180n minus x times n equals to 720. N common. So we get 180 minus x equals to 720. Now we can isolate n as equal to 720 divided by 180 minus x. Clear? So that becomes a relation between number of sides and the angle x in the given situation. Perfect? And that is how we could do it. So I hope that works. Now you could verify what happens if the angle x is or if n is, let us say, if. So what you could do here is check if n equals to, let us say, 8, find x. That could be one of your questions, right? So you could work on this. But I hope you understand all these steps involved to find the relation between number of sides to this angle x in the given situation. Feel free to write your comment, share your views, and if you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for your time and all the best.